trust. Do you all agree with me? If trust is not there, nobody will believe this question. If I don't trust you and you're asking me this question, I'm not getting into any kind of collaboration. And as I mentioned this morning, trust is a major issue. 4 years ago, I got a stomach feeling that trust has actually been dropping in our world. I did a book on that thing, but you can't write a book on a stomach sensation. You have to have some solid proof. So I went into a cooperation with the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. They went out interviewing approximately 20,000 people, and unfortunately, they came back with facts that supported my gut feeling. Hang on, guys. Trust has actually dropped 44% in the last 10 years, and it's actually dropped 58% in the last 20 years. So in the last 10 years, you and I are trusting each other 44% less than we did earlier. Now, why is that bad news? Just to repeat, if we have a high level of trust, we reduce transactional cost and improve profit. Allow me to give you a very simplified example of this, and I'm sorry about the story and the case, and it's very simplified, but we all remember September 11th, 2001, right? Horrible thing in New York, the flights into the building, very sad day. Now, what happened, whether it was right or wrong, I don't know, but what happened immediately as an outcome of that, governments around the world went more or less into panic and ordered all airports in the world to increase security, right? How many of you have been trying to stand in a queue for hours, or at least 1 hour, just to get through a security checkpoint? Okay? All of us have tried that more or less. Now, time is money, right? So it's not free for you standing in that queue because you could have been productive doing something else. Besides that, which is a major cost to all passengers, all airports in the world were forced into invest billions of dollars in security equipment and staff to check you and I. And besides that, the whole airline industry just went down like that because less people were flying, and they actually were impacted with higher cost and the outcome of that uncertainty and security. So what happened, guys? Trust just fell like this in the whole world. Transactional cost of flying went up like this, and profit to everybody, except those delivering security equipment to the airport, just plummeted like this. Can we agree? Now, I know I sound a bit naive sometimes, but could you imagine that we trusted each other as passengers? Could you imagine that we don't really believe there would be any nasty guys doing something bad? Then we could eliminate all securities at the airport. You could show up 10 minutes before departure, walk through the whole airport, step on the airplane, and off you go. The airport would save billions of dollars in expensive costs. You would save hours and hours and hours per year, and the airline industry would probably make more profit. When I'm sharing this story around the world, I have